Listen, we got to stop blaming the 9 to 5 job for all of our problems and not being successful, not being millionaires, because, that's what a lot of people want to be, millionaires or making good money, 100 to $200,000 a year. That's where everybody would like to be in a comfortable state, right? Because that was once the comfortable American dream, ideal money phase to be at. Okay, listen, we got to stop doing that. And there's many reasons why. Number one, it's where we started. It's how you get out there. It's how you get the feel of money, people, experiences, work. Because you want your kids to understand what work is. You got to understand what pain may feel like or experiences feel like, you know. This is how we learn. This is how we build ourselves up. Everybody started there at one point, right? And then you see the guy that's been there for many years and talks to you crazy. And you're like, why is he talking to me like that? And he's like, oh, don't worry about him. He forgot that he was once this and he gets his way, right? There's people like that. But the whole point being, it's where we learned how to become the people that we are today, thanks to the money that we made, the money decisions that we made, the time that we had after work, during work, with the people that we worked with, all those things, right? That's what made us stronger. We got to experience these things in order to learn success. You got to go and network with people, talk with people, whether that's outside of work or off work, and whatever you do with your time, right? Let's say you make friends with a person at the job, whether that's you go out and just go for a walk, or you be productive, you want to go work out, and you guys become great friends, you want to build, and maybe you guys come up with a business, whatever. It's whatever you want to do, right? Let's do another scenario. This could be your drinking buddy, your significant other, if that's where it gets to, if you catch my drift. Smoking buddy, whatever you guys do, it's really up to you. And you gotta understand, like, you can't keep blaming these 9 to 5 jobs for being here, giving us some sort of money, some sort of leverage, some sort of start to our lives, where we go on these jobs looking for something, right? We're looking for something. We don't know yet, but we're looking for something. And that something may be money, maybe experience, maybe time, maybe people. We get into these places, we don't like how they treat us or like what's going on, then we get mad, then we move to another place. It just repeats itself. You know these people. They don't like this job, so they go to another one. This was me. I did several different jobs, and I get tired of either the time, the money, or the people in the job, or the work conditions, and I say, no, I don't want to do this no more. I'm leaving. But one thing never changed every time I went to a different job, and that was whatever goal I actually had. And that was creating. I wanted to be a creator. That never left, okay? What I started realizing with these 9 to 5 jobs, you start seeing people, the Monday to Friday 9 to 5 people. What does everybody do usually on a Friday after they're done with a long week of 9 to 5? You tell me. I'll wait. Okay. Go out to party, go out to drink, go out to smoke, sex it up. Stuff that doesn't obtain to what they actually want to do. They get stuck and they feel like this is the life, and they start realizing that, oh, wait, it's up to me if I wanted to change this? I don't have to go out and do all this stuff? Yes, it's up to you. It's always been up to you. It's been up to you to whatever job that you want, whatever job you want to obtain, whether it's a 9-to-5 job or a career job, right? Now, the money part, that's another thing that we don't realize. It's us, not the job. The job offers us $100,000, $200,000. I know people that got that money. And I know people that do right by that money, okay? They don't get off on a job, get paid, and then the first thing they got to do is either pay a bill that we put money down on something for, or whatever it is. We go spend money on very expensive clothing, very expensive materialistic things, right? Because, you want to appear to look like you have money. But these are the same people that's been going to banks, asking for loans, and this is the third, the fifth credit card, trying to survive because they did horrible with their money and they don't know how to get out of it. And it seems like every time they get a paycheck, they got no money. We all know these people. The same people that flashes their stuff, but around that time when toll booths were around, they couldn't pay the toll booth. They have a nice car, but you couldn't pay $1.25 for the toll booth. You have a nice bag, but you want me to pay for dinner. You came here with all the expensive clothes. I came here with a sweater, sweatpants, shoes. You want me to pay for the dinner, but you're the one that looks nice and fancy, right? We all know these people. These are the people that stays in these 9-to-5 jobs that probably doesn't pay that much, or even if it does, they're not doing right by their money. They're not doing right by their time. They're not doing right by the people that comes into these jobs and give them an opportunity of something. People burn their bridges when they get in these jobs. People bring whatever they got going on outside of work into these jobs and fuming it up and maybe making the job worse, right? Because you think it's the job that is controlling you, but no, it's really you that has to control yourself, your mental, your peace. Listen, if you're having a bad day at the job, do not go in the next day. If it's really that bad, don't go in. And don't feel like you have to. People forget to take breaks for themselves at these 9-to-5 jobs, but I learned that as time went on. Man, I need a break. Listen, nobody's going to tell me nothing. I'm going to do it, regardless of what anybody says. I'm going to give me a break. I'm going to take me a nice break. But listen, guys, all I wanted you to know about what I'm trying to tell you with these jobs, 9-to-5, please don't shit on them. Because at some point we all started here, and who's doing all the dirty work now? The young kids that are coming up from high school, trying to get a job, trying to figure something out. And millionaires and all the people that shit on 9-to-5 jobs, these are the same people that you need to work if you want to go to the drive-thru and get McDonald's. You don't want a robot, right? You guys do not want iRobot Will Smith, right? Y'all don't want that. But you're shitting on 9-to-5 jobs and people that work them. And these are the same people that you get mad at because they're not serving you whatever you need, or clothes, grocery stores, whatever. At a point in life, you got to realize every job needs somebody to do it, right? Job got to be done somehow. Got to be done somehow, right? So ease up on a 9-to-5 job. Tell people to do it, but tell people to have a plan and an idea of what their goals are, and tell them to use your money right, use your time right, until it's time for you to go to that point, or to the next stage, to another opportunity. We're supposed to help people, not let people down. But once again, that's all why it's here. It's a learning experience. It's what makes us the people that we are today. Just go get after it, man. Stop shitting on 9-to-5s. Get that money. Spend that time. Be around the right people. Do the right thing. Let's go. The world is yours.